All right, let's continue our face-off between a Nokia X7 and Apple iPhone 4 and spend some time taking a look at the different user interface on each. Start with the Nokia X7. Again, it runs Symbian ANA. Latest Symbian release. It means you're going to have 3 different panels that you can customize with widgets, applications, shortcuts, bookmarks, folders, and contact information. You'll notice that the wallpaper can be separate for each one of the 3 panels. You can go into options to edit your home screens, and simply tapping on the plus will allow you to add a different widget. And again, you can go to OV Marketplace and download more if you'd like. Shortcuts allows you to put in different application shortcuts. As you can see here, go to settings, and you can go in here and you can add either application or a bookmark. And let's get rid of that since we're not going to actually use that. Hit remove. I'll try it one more time. Hit remove. There we go, and hit done. So you can set that up with each one of the panels, and again you can have a total of 6 different, am I right on that? 6 different widgets. Try that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 different widgets per panel, up to 6. So there's a look at the 3 different panels. Going into your main menu simply by pushing down on the home key. Here's your main menu. One of the things that's nice about your main menu is you can set up separate folders from here. First of all, you have options to look at the main menu in list view, as you can see here. And options to put that back in grid view. And then you can also set up different folders via edit. And you can simply move these around by doing that. So they're quite easy to rearrange. And then if you want to add folders, actually we'll hit, there we go. If you want to add a folder, you can simply create a folder under options, create a new folder, name it, and move the different applications into it that you'd like to have into that folder. So you can do quite a bit in customizing and arranging your your main application menu as far as shortcuts. On the iPhone 4, you're going to get up to 11 different panels that you can add up to 16 different application shortcuts, folders, or bookmarks to. Here's one of the folders, utility folders, and you can create those. Are very easy to create. Simply dragging and dropping one icon, application shortcut icon onto another will create a folder. And again, you can have up to 16 different shortcuts and up to 11 different panels. That's about all the customization that's available on the iPhone 4. Let's talk about multitasking. Pushing down on the home key twice on the iPhone 4 will open up the Task Manager. Holding down on the home key on the Nokia X7 will open up the Task Manager. They both operate pretty similarly. You can see the different applications that are open on the X7, and you can simply tap on one of those to take you directly to it. Again, holding back down will open up the Task Manager again, and if you want to go to the main menu, you can do it that way. iPhone 4, double tapping on the home key will open it. Then you tap on whatever particular application you'd like to go to. Open it again. And then to close applications on the iPhone 4, simply hold down on one of the application shortcuts, tap on the little red dot, and it will close them down. Back to the home screen. Holding down again will open up the Task Manager here, and simply tapping on the X will close the different applications down. So you can tap on it to go directly to it, or you can tap on the X to close it down. And we're back to our home screen. All right, as far as notifications, you can see notification here for emails on the iPhone 4. And again, you're going to get the same type of notification for messaging, for missed calls, for applications that need to be updated at the App Store. So you're going to get a little red number next to whatever icon you have notifications. On the Nokia X7, you'll get notifications in the upper right-hand corner for missed calls, for text messages, for email. And you can also tap up here to shortcuts for Connectivity Manager. There's our Connectivity Manager. Also a shortcut for battery status. Also a shortcut for clock, as you can see there. So also a shortcut, if you tap on the date, will take you directly to the calendar. If you tap on the profile, it'll take you to the Profile Manager, which is nice. Tap on the clock again, it'll take you to the clock application. And Those are the shortcuts that are available in the upper right hand corner and top portion of the display on the Nokia X7. As far as home keys, holding down or pushing down on the home key once will open up the search application on the iPhone 4 from the home screen. Holding it down will open up voice command. And again, I don't have anything in here for it to go to. On the Nokia X7, basically holding down will open up your task manager, and then pushing it will get you to your main menu, and whatever application you happen to be in at that time. Again, holding it down will open up the task manager. Pushing it down will get you back to the main menu. So as a look at the user interface on both the Nokia X7 and iPhone 4. Moving right along, let's take a look at the messaging applications on both of today's contestants. We'll start with the Nokia X7, and you now have what is called Conversations as part of your messaging entourage, and we'll go into Conversations. Basically, it lays it out in a conversation format. So we'll go into Options, and we'll put a new message. And here's our new message. To write it, we're going to tap, and again, it's going to take us to our address book, and then tap here, and there we go, and there's our keyboard. Capitalizations down the lower left, numbers and symbols right here. There is no numbers and symbols for long press. You do have directional keys right and left. You have a main little menu key here for input options. Activate prediction, we want to definitely do that, don't we? Alright, what else? Insert symbol, insert emoticon, character preview, alphanumeric keypad, user guide. So there's that. We've got an enter key, a delete key. Alright, so let's call John on Tuesday. Alright, didn't pick up the capitalization. It missed John with abbreviation for minute, but altogether not too bad. Let's take a look at it in landscape. Wednesday. Now, I've had that happen a few times before. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. Wednesday, and it picked it up quite well. Now, see, that time I picked up capitalization on Wednesday, not quite sure why it didn't before, but it works very well. And again, when you're done typing it in, simply hitting the little green arrow in the lower left will put it into the page itself. As far as attachments, image, video clip, sound clip, new image, new video, new sound, slide, template, note, business card, and other. So you've got a nice selection of attachments available. And that looks very good for the Nokia X7. Let's go in and take a look at messaging on the iPhone 4. And we'll create our new message. And again, you can address it. We'll put in CRA. Actually, I don't think I've got anybody in the address book here. So we'll go in here and we'll call John on Tuesday. That was my fault. I did a pretty lousy job there. Tuesday. Got the capitalization. And let's take a look at it in landscape as well. Next Wednesday. iPhone 4 handled it very well. I think the keyboard's a bit easier to use. I like the layout a little bit better. You've got capitalization over here, numbers and symbols, lower left-hand corner. Don't have any long press numbers or symbols on either one, which is a little unusual. Got your enter key down here in the lower right. Delete key just above it, and your space key. Nice spacing between the keys. As far as attachments, basically you can go in and take a photo or video or choose something from the gallery, and that's it. So very limited on the attachments available in the messaging system on the iPhone 4. So here's a look at the messaging components or applications on both of today's combatants. Alright, let's wrap up our face-off between the Nokia X7 and iPhone 4 with our browser comparison. Again, the Nokia X7 is running the latest version of Symbian, Anna, and it has a new browser, so we'll take a peek at that for the first time, see if it's really worth the hoopla. I've got them both running off the same Wi-Fi network. They both have the browsers set to default brightness. Don't forget to stop by smartphoneenvy.com. Check out the winner of today's face-off, along with the written review and photos and videos published from both of today's combatants. Let's kick this off. Smartphone Envy, here we come. iPhone 4 looks to leap out in front. taking the lead. Alright, iPhone 4 is done, and the X7 looks to be close behind it. Alright. iPhone 4 rendering did a great job. Used to have some problems rendering on iPhone 4. No issues at this point. Double tap to zoom in. Everything seems to work very well. Only complaint for me would be that the text is awfully small. It would be nice if you could double tap to zoom in and decide how large you wanted the text to be when it was reformatted to fit the page. Pinch to zoom works great. However, again, it doesn't dynamically reflow to fit the display, which is a shame. Double tap to zoom all the way out, but overall, pretty good. Display's a little small for looking at an actual web page. For mobile web pages, though, it's fine. Alright, we're going to get the pinch to zoom to get this all the way out on the X7. There we go. And you can see it doesn't handle any of the ads. Other than that, though, it looks like it rendered everything properly. As you can see, it's certainly not as smooth. There we go. Not anywhere near as smooth as the iPhone 4, but I have to say it's, believe it or not, this is a lot better than the browser on the N8. Double tap to zoom in, and that works just fine. Pinch to zoom, and again, it's not going to rewrap or reformat the text to fit the display at all, which is a shame. Double tap to zoom out, and it doesn't double tap to zoom all the way out. You have to pinch it to get it all the way out. Alright, there we go. Let's head over to Engadget on both. And we're off. And the iPhone 4 is about loaded up. Went to the mobile side over here. Let's get this over to desktop. From a speed standpoint, I think the iPhone 4 is definitely going to be the winner in loading web pages quicker than the X7. And iPhone 4 again. Everything works quite well, as you can see. No problems. So waiting on the X7. Looks like it's almost completely loaded. It says it's loaded. Not bad. Looks pretty smooth. Again, the images aren't there quite as quickly as the text, but and again, overall, it's not as smooth as it was as the iPhone 4. But definitely better than what we've seen before. Zoom all the way out. And it definitely operates better when you're zoomed in a little bit, as most of them do. Definitely a better browsing experience on the Nokia X7. It's still not anywhere near the iPhone, the Safari browser, or the browsers on Android 2.1 or above, but it is an improvement for Nokia. That's for darn tootin'. Alright, anyway, so there's our face-off between a Nokia X7 and Apple iPhone 4. Don't forget to stop by smartphoneenvy.com, check out the written review, as well as the winner and photos and videos posted from both of today's combatants. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful. Take care.